AskReddit by Daffles21. Men, what is something that your wife girlfriend dislikes about herself that you actually find attractive? Her hair. She has natural curly hair, it turns me on. She hates it, I love it. My so finally talked me into not straightening mine as he loves my curls. It's so much easier. One day at a drive-thru I heard I had romance novel hair after. Went home and thanked him. This whole thread makes me realize how hard we are on ourselves unnecessarily. Her hair is going grey and I think it's just the best. She hates the idea of getting older. I love growing older with her. Or what? My wife has a white streak in her hair from a birthmark. She hates it. It was the thing that made me stare at her the day we met. Last week was the 29th anniversary of our first date. That does sound cool. And if she really can't stand it, she can always just dye it, right? She's always complaining about her butt. I think it's amazing though. Going a bit beyond, but my wife will be like, wow, I look like I had to cram myself in this shirt. And all I'm thinking is, wow, look at them boobs. Same with pants. Complains about butt, but all I want to do is touch it cause it looks so good. Her ears stick out. She covers them with her hair. But I think they are adorable. I love when ears poke through hair as if they were elvens. Ah. Women complain but we delight. Weird we are. All of these responses are so sweet, OMG. Right. I wanna be loved this much someday. Am I the only one that got sad and moved reading all the sweet comments? I'm in a long-term committed relationship and I have never heard these types of comments from my man. Guys, please go share those words with your lady. Don't let her be like me crying while reading comments on Reddit. I'm sorry, but me too. That she likes to talk a lot. I actually enjoy listening to her talk because her voice is like something crafted from God himself. She always says, "Are you even listening?" I feel like I'm talking too much, and then when I recite everything she said for the past 20-30 minutes she kind of blushes. I love when my girlfriend starts rambling. Unfortunately, I am at it and often get so distracted by how amazing her voice sounds that I completely blank on the actual words. My wife has slightly crooked front teeth. She hates it and constantly says she wants to get cosmetic dentistry to fix it the moment it becomes financially feasible. I, however, love it. It's one of the things I've always loved the most about her physical appearance because it's so unique to her, and I find it so adorable. That being said, I would also have no issues paying for her to get it fixed in a heartbeat as well, because as much as I love it, I also want her to love herself and be happy with her own physical appearance. Exactly. I posted this on the base thread. Her teeth. She has practically perfect teeth with one just a little crooked. Anytime I make her laugh really hard she'll cover her mouth because she's embarrassed. Have you ever heard of Uber? Some women intentionally have one tooth moved to be slightly off to be more attractive. That's what she has naturally and it's perfection. Her sneeze. She's not like super self-conscious about it, but she acknowledges it's a bit weird. I think it's cute. She does a normal splutter and about half a second later this little feminine chew that's totally not part of the sneezy chaos. It's kinda like Hannah, SPSSST, chew. I have a pretty weird sneeze. My husband has never not parroted it directly after. I'm pretty sure he loves it. My wife talks about how she got kicked out of choir in high school BC. She can't sing. And she can't carry a tune in a bucket to save her life. But I love hearing her sing her favorite songs. When she gets so excited that she can't hold it back. I could listen to her sing all day. Meanwhile, I've been told most of my life that I have a beautiful voice, but my ex yelled at me because my harmonies weren't good when I was singing along to the radio in my car during a 5-hour drive. One of the last straws that broke the camel's back in that relationship. and I was self-conscious about harmonizing for years after that. There's a reason the person you're talking about is your wife and the person I'm taking about is my ex. Her face, she thinks she is unattractive although she is the most beautiful woman on earth. Sorry fella, but my wife is the most beautiful woman on earth. She thinks her boobs are too small, but I disagree. When I tell her she has fantastic boobs, it's like the light of heaven enters her eyes. God bless. Her calves. A woman with a dowry is a wonderful thing indeed. Her legs. According to her, they get in the way and are unpleasant on aircraft, cars, and public transit. Additionally, she finds it a little difficult to get trousers to fit. Still, I adore them. My wife is currently pregnant and is self-conscious about the weight she's gained, but I think it's beautiful. I think that weight that gets gained is called a baby, but I could be wrong. I'm not a doctor. My girlfriend has terrible eyesight and always has to wear glasses. I find them super sexy. My LA lady is concerned about her weighing quite a bit more than when we first got together. To that point, her cooking is what made me fat again. So like, you made us both fat. Congratulations, we are in this together. Happy fat. My husband gained weight in our marriage and I loved him just the same. I gained weight after IVF and pregnancy and he never held me again. After 7 years without hugs or snuggles, I ended our marriage. Her thighs. She was a volleyball player and doesn't like how big her thighs got, then they got bigger when we got pregnant. But I fucking love them. I think they are so sexy and they complement everything about her. She really is the most beautiful woman I've ever seen inside and out, and she will never believe me. I pray every day that she can see herself through my eyes, just once, to truly see just how beautiful she is and how much brighter she makes the world around her. I know it's a common way to say it, but my brain still does a little jump when someone says when we got pregnant. Pretty much my entire wife, she hates that part. Oh, man. I hope she sees herself the way you do someday. AWW, most of these comments are so wholesome and amp, sweet. I definitely feel a bit less self-conscious after reading them, especially the pro-belly comments. Her accent when she speaks her second language. Deleted. Yeah, this is the thing. I tell her all the time that I love the thing she hates, but she just won't hear it. I guess I'm no different. I won't show my teeth when I smile in a photo because I hate my teeth. She tells me she loves them. She's put on weight. I think she looks way more sexy and voluptuous. She's torso yum. Come here, amazing Amazonian. Death by Snoo. I never thought I'd die this way, but I always hoped. As a woman reading through these comments, it's given me so much confidence to just rock whatever I have at whatever size I am. I'm working on becoming healthier, and I feel like my body is going through some strange changes as things shrink, but I'm going to rock it regardless now. Thank you, men. Rocket, hot egg. Her crow's feet. I love the lines on her eyes when she smiles. It's so genuine and beautiful that I fall in love all over again. She can't help but smile because I look like some oaf that's seen a boob for the first time. Clingy. Makes me feel wanted. Bless you. I've always had guys I really like and want to date trap me as a fuck buddy because I'm too much. I honestly spend too much time trying to manage when I can and can't rely on others, and it's exhausting. But sex is a vulnerability and I don't have sex with just anybody, so for me that's almost dating. If I'm going to let you see me but naked, we might as well be dating. Now I have a no sex without commitment rule and it's been a dry couple years, but at least I'm not getting emotionally swung around. Hopefully my numero comes along soon. My wife has coffee colored skin, dark coffee if anything. In her culture, China, paleness is considered desirable and healthy for women. For me, I actually like her color. She always worried about it, but it was one of the things that attracted me to her. She sounds beautiful. I hate how many people have insecurities around their skin color. The fact that they are all different is what makes them so beautiful. My wife always complains that she is dirty or sweaty when I get close, and I try to explain that I am extremely turned on by her scent and that sweaty lady parts send my pheromone sensors over the edge. So this is really a thing? My guy says the same thing about my natural scent, specifically in THR nether regions. I feel like I need to be fresh out of the shower. He insists that he loves the smell taste pre-shower. I've always just thought he was being kind. I dated a girl with a mild stutter. It was the thing she was most self-conscious about. Every single time she would stutter it would give me butterflies. I can't explain why, but I thought it was absolutely adorable. Same here. It was sad. I knew that everything was over the moment the stutter disappeared. Her vagina. She isn't attracted to it at all, but I'm a huge fan. When she walking into the bedroom play this song, https://yahoo.be/jtcqhho0gjw?SIDFRD2FIC-AE8JNDJ. Her height. She's 5'10" and is self-conscious. I absolutely love it. I'm the same height. She will wear heels and become 6'2" and it drives me wild. She's an absolute goddess. Tall, slim and blonde, but constantly worries because of society. We have a couple of friends built similarly and they feel the same, and they shouldn't have to worry about that. So nice to hear this. It's been drilled into so many women's heads, mine included, that being any less than like 4 inches shorter than her so means she is not feminine enough for that man. I'm sure this is the exact inverse of what men who are not over 6 feet 0 inches feel. She's very self-conscious about how she looks, but I think she's the most beautiful woman in the world. An expert. Her voice. Her smile. When she smiles, her real genuine smile, she sticks her teeth out. She calls it her horse face, but I can't help but love how adorable she looks. Especially when she tries to hide it. Her big butt. I like big butts. Ah, a man who cannot lie. Answering as the insecure partner of a man. I hate my hip dips. My boyfriend loves them. Eater. Glad that I'm not the only one that only felt insecure about them after hearing other folks being insecure about them. Glad in quotes because, you know, I don't wish insecurity on anyone, but at least I'm not alone. Recently I've heard them referred to as violin hips, and the phrasing makes them seem like something beautiful instead of a flaw. I still don't like mine, but maybe calling them that will help change my mind. Her cellulite on her bum and how she's become even more beautiful now that she had a kid. The way she believes, uncynically, in the goodness of other people's intentions. The way her nostrils flare when she's snoring. My ex had literally perfect 10/10 lips, then got lip filler surgery. They got worse. Don't mess with perfection. A slight belly bulge. Same. Her belly. I'm not allowed to touch it most of the time, especially during sex because it makes her feel insecure, but it's so soft and sexy and I love it. Her boobs. It causes her back problems. I love them, but for the sake of her health I wouldn't be upset if she had a breast reduction. Offer to stand behind her and lift them up for her. You'll both know when you've relieved enough weight off of her shoulders. Thick thighs for sure. She's my wife. Wait, what? Her nose. She's Asian and likes my high-bridged white nose. But I think her little round nose is adorable. I'm Asian and hate my nose. My wife dogs on herself so much after having 2 kids. I think she looks amazing. Plus the little baby pooch she has meaning for me. She gave me two amazing kiddos. Oh my heart. Her weight. In college she was 110 pounds. Now she's more. We've had 2 kids and getting older. I think she looks better now, but she doesn't believe me. Yeah, my wife has gained probably 20 pounds since we met and she's super self-conscious about it, but it makes her hotter to me. She doesn't believe me. She's very self-conscious about her big rack, but I love it for its uniqueness. After all, it's not often you meet a gal with antlers. Oh dear. The little silvers in her hair. To me she looks like Marvel's Rogue. She has this gorgeous natural deep copper red and dyes it. I'm never gonna tell her what to do, but damn is it luxurious and beautiful with that silver widow's peak. Full stop. Looks like a gosh darn superhero.